What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, back with another build video, just going down with all my builds, just showing you guys all the builds that I got, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, what I would change, what I wouldn't change. Now we're on to my slasher build, which I think is probably the best build I made this year. I made them at the beginning of season 2, so the day season 2 update dropped, I believe I made this build. So let's get straight into it. First things first, he's 6'4", 197, 6'11 wingspan. So here's the build. Now I put the 91 driving dunk. Like I said, I made this build to be a slasher, but he's actually pretty all around solid, like goated. So this is probably my better build. So I'm low-key smiling when I say that. But 91 driving, and I +5'd it, get the Hall of Fame posterizer, and then I max +1 poster, and then I get it on legend. So it gets legend poster, but not the 99, because I felt like it cost too much at 6'4" to get the 90s, to put it at a 94. So I felt that was the balance. If you want to get it to the 91, you can, and drag something else down if you want to. But I went with the 91 and +5 that. None of these matter. That's the only thing that really matters with this build. I went with 89 3-pointer, and I knew I was going to get that +1 cap breaker. So I put the +1 on my 3, and that gives me gold set shot. That's the sweet spot. You want that gold set shot. So if you're making a build, either put your midi or your 3 ball at an 89. I would say minimum. I wouldn't say minimum, but that's the sweet spot that you want to hit. You can go lower, obviously, but I would say gold set shots is probably one of the more important badges. And you get really good jump shots at the 89 too. I went 78 pass act. That gives me versatile visionary on bronze, and you get some pretty solid pass styles. I think I'm rocking Ant is a good one. His jump passes are really good. I went with the 90 ball handle because I was gonna use my vet 2 +5 to get Steve Francis with this build, which I still might, but I might not now because I really like De'Aaron Fox with this build. I'm really rocking with D Fox's sig size up. I'm really comfortable with it. Steve Francis probably would be better, but I really like D Fox's, so I don't think there's no point on wasting the attributes. I've been crafting with that one. 86 speed with ball, that gives you gold lightning launch, and you get Darius Garland and SGA's dribble style. I would say SGA's is probably better now in my personal opinion, but I would say you can bounce around with both, personal preference more so. Went with the 92 perimeter. Now this build is also pretty much a lock. Like, people don't score if you go 6'4". I feel like 6'4" is really the best like build height this year. So you play great defense. Even if you lowered this to 74 just for bronze on ball, you would still be able to strap just because you're 6'4". I feel like this year height matters a lot into your like how good you are at something. Like defense, let's just say speed, for example. This was already tested by 2K Labs and Toots, I don't know which one. I think it was Toots. But if you a 5'9", let's not even say 5'9", let's say a 6-foot build with a 90 speed is gonna naturally be faster than a 6'7" build with the same 90 speed. So a 90 speed isn't a 90 speed all across the board. So that's how it is with some of these attributes. So I notice with defense at 6'4", you're gonna play the best defense, and you're gonna be able to slide the best and all that stuff. So I think 6'4" is the sweet spot this year. Went with the 85 steal because they nerfed steals, and I was like, I'm not gonna even go that high, but I still get gold interceptor, silver glove, and you're gonna get a lot of bump steals, and you get a pretty good amount with the you get a pretty good amount of passing lane steals or deflections. Depends on what your player feels like doing, if he feels like catching or not today. But block 68, that gives you high flying denier bronze. You block shots here and there, even with the 85 vert. I maxed out both my rebounds because it didn't cost a lot, and I kind of run the 1 sometimes. I like to rebound all my builds. I always put my rebound up as high as I can if it allows me to. So I put both up, and it actually helps, especially on 2s. The way I was playing on 2s, me and my mans, if he's shooting the ball and I have the little small guard on me, I'm getting the board. So it's like the ball's just not gonna bounce. If it bounces in between us, I'm getting the board in that situation. So I went offensive as well. I don't know if that made sense, but I went 85 speed, 85 agility. Like I said before, with my next vet 2 cap breakers, I was gonna put ball handle up. But now I'm thinking putting speed up just so he can move faster, because I feel like sometimes he does move or turn slow. So I'm bouncing between speed and agility. I might go 3 and 2 here. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure that out. 65 strength. I forget what I get with that, but I put it at 65 for a reason. And 85 vert. That's gonna help you with your rebounds as well as your block. But you also needed that for your dunk packages since you are a slasher with this build. I got an extra cat breaker, so I actually will be able to go 3 and 3. Yeah, I have no clue where I want to put my next one, so that's why I'm still saving this one. I haven't put it up yet. Like you can see, posters on Hoff. I get all these on gold. You can see the badges. I'm not going to run down all of them, but I usually max +1 poster. I always max +1 poster because this is a slasher. That's why I made them. And then sometimes I do aerial wizard on legend. Sometimes I do dimer. Sometimes I do high flying denier. Depends on what I'm playing and who I'm playing with for the most part. If I'm running 2s, I'm not putting aerial wizard up. You honestly don't really need it. I would honestly leave it. I would put dimer on gold. Takeover, I'm rocking skilled slasher. Yeah, I'm rocking skilled slasher because that gives my 3-pointer up. I was about to say I should definitely be rocking slice. I honestly might switch it to slice because you get the same poster machine ability, but now you're moving faster. You know, I'm thinking about going slice, but this one you get the 3-ball. So with the higher 3-ball, I really don't miss and take. I did, or as my take progresses. So you can bounce between slice and skilled slasher. It's all preference, which you feel like you lack more or wanna put up more. Animations, jumper, I'm rocking the same one as my other build, my 5'9". KPJ, my favorite base this year. Oscar release 1 and Anthony Simons release 2. Right on push, 3-4 speed, 64 towards Oscar. So that's my favorite jump shot this year is what I'm rocking with my 5'9" and my 6'4", 2 of probably my favorite builds. But yeah, that KPJ base is the one I'm rocking with the most. We are a slasher, so let's get into the dunks. I'm rocking the front and side windmills, athletic 360. I'm rocking all the contacts I can get. I took the athletic side tomahawks off because I like 1-footers the best. So I got baseline reverses off 1, uber athletic tomahawks off 1, side clutches off 1 is going to be your safest dunk. So if you just run to the rim, you hold the right stick up, that's the one you're going to get most of the time. Athletic one-handers off 1. I don't have any flashies on this build because I do use this build as kind of like my comp build, I guess. So when I'm running comp games, I don't like flashy dunks because they get blocked. And like I said, put all the contacts on you can. I'm running both standings, obviously. And I'm rocking Latrell Sprewell and Russ. I like those 2 dunk packages a lot. I had Jordan on, but I don't like the cradle for some reason. I just don't like it. And I got these oops on. The only reason why I don't have, put all the oops on you can. Reason why I don't have these other ones on is because I wasn't spending money on those. Like I said in my last video, I'm cheap with BC. And back to dribbling, go-to shot, I'm rocking Buddy. Pro 2 is my favorite dribble pull. Kyrie spin. AI hop jumper. Now I go Chris Paul usually, but I was playing around with AI on this one and I figured out a few little cheesy moves with them and I feel like nobody's using them. So started having fun with the hop jumper, so that's why I got that on. KD post fade, AD hook shot, Harrison Barnes hop jumper. Motion style, Jalen Suggs. I feel like that one's low-key slept on, or I haven't been looking at motion styles. I don't know, but I rock with Jalen Suggs. Pass style, my favorite one with this is D Fox. I thought I was rocking Ant, but I'm rocking D Fox now. I think I switched. Dribble style, I just switched to SGA. SGA or Darius Garland is what you should be using with this build. 6 size up, like I said, I rock with D Fox. It's heavy, but if you want to put your +5 when you hit vet 2, if you're gonna go for it, that's gonna be a brick for a lot of people. It is for me. I'm still not there. Then I would go Steve Francis, but I'll go D Fox if you have it. IT regular breakdown, jaw, escape moves, D Fox. We can't get steps, so I go D Fox. Combo moves, Jordan Poole for the Sham God, cross, De'Aaron Fox. Darius Garland behind the back. I would go Trey if I could, but I can't, so I go D Fox or Darius Garland. Spin, Steve Nash. That's probably the only one that it doesn't really matter. Hezzy, Tyrese is my favorite. Step back, Zach LaVine, obviously everybody's using it, and triple threat style is Kobe or D-Book. I don't like D-Books though. I like Zach LaVine's. I've been using it since 24, so that's all of my SIGs. I went through my badges, so that's pretty much the whole build. Like I said, if I had to change anything with this build, I really don't think there's nothing to change. I think at this point, this build's really solid. I wouldn't change a thing with this build. I think if you want to make a slasher build or have a build that's really like good in all aspects as a small guard, this is the tallest small guard you can get with the certain sig. So I would really make this build cater to what game modes you play, obviously in your play style. If you don't want the 96 or if you want the 99, you know, put your 94 cap, put your max at a 94 and then cap breaker it all the way up to the 99 so you get the best bang for your buck. But other than that, I wouldn't change a thing with this build, because if you do put that up to a 94, you're gonna have to sacrifice something else, and it's your choice what you want to sacrifice. Obviously I'm not telling you guys only make this build, but it's pretty much my slasher as a whole. Like I said, it's my favorite build. I use them probably when I'm going in for like events and stuff and I'm trying to like actually win some games, and that's the build I'm bringing out. And they just buffed contact dunks too, so I get a lot of contact dunks with the build, a lot more. But next is my lockdown, so you guys are going to see that in the next one, and I'm gonna catch you guys in that one. I don't got no long outro, so if you guys been watching, I'm gonna catch you in the next one, man. Peace.